Today is a get your shit together kind of day. Good morning, welcome to Wednesday. I've had a couple of weeks that have just been absolute chaos and I'm actually going into some more weeks that are absolute chaos. I'm going to lean you here, ignore the mess. So I'm literally going into another couple of weeks that are chaos again. Basically, we haven't really settled back. I'd say since we got back from Greece, we haven't really settled back into a proper routine of knowing what we're doing, what's going on. I have been going full pelt at doing stuff for this, which does take up a lot of time. On top of that, I'm going to London tomorrow, well, to Windsor. I'm going to Windsor tomorrow, and then we're potentially going to France in a couple of weeks, like a week and a half, for only for a few nights. But still, if you add all that together, like, we have an amazing life, like genuinely, we have an amazing life. But I feel like stuff's just running away with me a little bit and I don't really know what's going on or where stuff is or what's happening. I've got weddings to edit, all just going blah, 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 blah on top of us. So I'm having today a get your shit together day. I need to just organise and plan and understand where we are on our plan, where we are on our grand life plan, what needs doing, what needs sorting. You need a video for Friday and it's Wednesday right now, so here we are. Going to start the day with doing a couple of card readings and writing in my journal. Oh, I got distracted on my phone. Okay, phone away. The first thing I need to do is the dishwasher and the kitchen sort out, because if I don't do it straight away, I literally spend the whole day avoiding it and then Mike gets annoyed, haven't done it, la, so that's job number one. Dave, the robotic hoover, moved you around quite a lot then. Dave's making a load of noise over there. I was literally eating a face mask. I need to rescue him. I'm going to get dressed, take the washing out, and then carry on doing a bit more tidying. Monday is supposed to be washing day, but we didn't do it on Monday. I was desperate to go out in the field, so I kind of told we were going and then remembered how to do the washing. So I'm going to sort this lot out. 3 piles of washing and try and get it all done today. I thought I'd take myself for a little meander around the top field. One thing that I'm struggling with so much at the moment, like I can't even explain, like I can literally see it here, is how much my body feels out of balance. I haven't been eating right, I haven't been drinking enough, and I feel, that's the only way I can describe it, out of balance. I feel like quite bloated and swollen. Part of today is almost resetting that a little bit. The dog is crying. Can you not please? You want some din-dins? I want to do a full reset, lots of water, lots of just trying to make myself feel a bit more balanced again, because I'd got to a really good place. Like I'd got to a place where my ankles weren't swollen, hair felt great, my body felt great, like everything was just working really well. And I feel like since going on holiday, I've been drinking a bit more than I would normally. I have been not drinking enough water. I've been eating way too many carbs. And this isn't about losing weight necessarily, and that's a great, I've gone in a dodgy light for you there, I'm sorry. this isn't about losing weight necessarily, and that's like a great side effect of being healthier, but that's not the point. The point is that I just feel bloated. Like this is all like puffy bloatedness rather than being actual weight gain, because I haven't really gained any weight, maybe a couple of pounds, but it's more about that I'm not moving enough and I'm not drinking enough and I just don't feel great. Try and drink 4 of these today. I think it's really needed in my life. I'm actually like really warm, which is another one of the symptoms of being out of balance for me, when I'm just hot all the time. So I've had to get changed, A, and B, it just is again another situation that I need to solve, and I know it's a problem. And so that's part of what this reset day is about resetting problems. One of the first things I'm going to do today is memory card transfers. These are all from a wedding I shot last weekend, Mike and I shot last weekend. I have started already, but I have more to do, so I'm going to get all these into here, cleared down, backed up, ready to use them, some of them again, when we go to London this weekend. The first one I have is that I haven't cleared out my internal drive for ages, so I'm gonna have to do an internal drive, sort out and send some of it over to the passport so that I have space to actually import these photos. Don't feel like I'm achieving much, if I'm totally honest with you. It kind of is okay. I'm just popping you here, now my battery's flashing, all the good things are happening. It's kind of okay, because obviously, like I said, I'm getting those memory cards all backed up. I might just post on Instagram. The fridge is open. I'm gonna have some lunch. So I've pushed it as long as I could to eat, because like I said, I'm trying to do a bit of a reset day, and rather than just eating for the sake of eating, I'm eating when I feel hungry. So, which is something I've kind of lost touch of a little bit the last couple of weeks. So today I'm gonna have this squeaky bean stuff. Can you see that? I love this stuff. And I'm gonna pop it with some salad and a little bit of tzatziki, I think is how you pronounce it, with some tzatziki and a wholemeal pita bread. See how I feel after that. I just refilled my water bottle, and because it's a get your shit together video, I thought I might as well tell you a couple of things that I'm actually doing today. One of them is we have 3 projects on the go at the moment, technically 4. If you watch last week's video, How to Change Your Life in Less Than a Year, we are trying to change our lives. So there's a few things we've got going on. Number 1, we have Awake Your Inner Self, or AYIS. This is the part of the video that you're watching here. So that's being built slowly. I'm adding content. That takes up a lot of my time. 2, we have Vincent Trading, or Mike Vincent Carpentry Joinery. That is the one that is going to be slowing down, but it still takes up a hell load of time because it still requires admin and bookings and all of that's our main source of income at the moment. So that takes up a hell load of time. And then the other 2 things are, one is my wedding photography business. We are rebranding. Whole other story. Side note, last year, maybe even the year before that, I had a plan to set up a wedding directory which didn't happen. So I registered, I don't know if you can actually see my screen from there. No, you can't. I registered a domain called A Wild Wedding, and that was what the wedding directory was going to be called. Now, I still don't know if it's going to ever be a wild wedding directory or not, but we're rebranding at the moment the wedding photography to A Wild Wedding, because it's going to have some changes to it. Thinking about bringing on a second photographer, maybe even a videographer, so we offer more of a package. I think it might eventually end up morphing into a directory, but for now it is wedding photography, and I would really like to offer video as well as a package, because I think that having your videographer and your photographer work together in the same team is a lot more harmonious. Everyone knows what everyone's doing, everyone knows how each other works, rather than it getting to your wedding day and the videographer not knowing how the photographers work, and the other way around. We've worked with some really dodgy ones, and like last weekend we worked with the girl called Holly Jensen, and she was incredible. She was so lovely, and just through conversations with people, I think that that's the route we're going to go down. So if you're a videographer and looking to work with us, or if you know a videographer who might be looking to work with us, hit me up. And a second shooter, I need one of those. So I'm rebranding the site, and I'm rebuilding it on, I use Wix actually to build most of our sites. Some is hosted on Squarespace because it has a better blog function, but I actually use Wix. At the moment I'm building a new Editor X site rather than a Wix editor. It's the new version for A Wild Wedding. Too much information, I'm aware, but that's what we're doing. Then the fourth thing is something I'm not ready to share yet, but I'm just in the early stages of that. So with those 4 things on the go, plus as I said, I'm going to Windsor tomorrow with Mum to see Lucy. So there's that happening, and there's the potential of going to France, but I don't know if I'm going because it's kind of cost us like a lot of money to go for like 4 days. And we're trying to save money, not spend it. But at the same time, life, who knows what we're going up. So that's what I'm doing. One of the things that I did this morning was write a to-do list. So I literally use, I'm going to start a new note because I don't want you to read. So I literally just use my iPhone notes. Let's turn the brightness down for you. I just literally use my iPhone notes. Oh, look at that funky thing. Can I show you my actual one? So if I show you like a couple of things on the top, and then once they're done, I can tick the little tick box next to them. That is the only way I find that works for me to sort myself out. Also, we haven't been doing food shopping, so I'm going to book and food shopping and do the food shopping. Yeah, that's what's happening so far. Don't know what time Mike's going to be home. Let's find out.
Hello.
Hi. How is your day going?
Yeah, it's going right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you...
Not bad at all.
How far off finishing are you?
I'm probably about half hour.
So that gives me 30 minutes to sort myself out before he gets home. One thing that I really do want to do today, I don't know if you can see this, but my inbox, this inbox here, which is like my personal one, is at 726. So I think I'm going to have a good unsubscribe of a few things in there. I didn't let Dave finish hoovering earlier today, so he's just finishing now. Mike's home. Oh god, the bedroom's a mess, the house is a mess. Was part of my get my shit together day, but has not been achieved yet. Anyway, the reason I'm coming out is because we are heading over next door because we're having problems with our internet. So we're going to try and sort it. It's a very beautiful day. Actually, I want to show you the pampas grass because it's like one of my favourite things in the world. And it's so nice right now. I know this has nothing to do with today, but it's so beautiful. There's 2 different types. So there's this stuff that's like fluffier, and then this bush here is more like long and thin. But let's just take a moment to appreciate it. find days like this just feel really chaotic when you're trying to just get stuff done and get stuff done and get stuff done, and then just nothing happens. So actually I am actually gonna try and do the memory card now, because I've managed to clear some of my computer down, and hopefully Mike's making dinner. Got fajitas for dinner, one of my very favourite things. Dinner was really good. Fajitas is literally my favourite, and I'm now actually using the light of my phone as a light in here, because if I didn't have it, look how dark the room is. Anyway, I'm actually editing you right now, so you may be able to see on the screen. This is earlier today. We're in like an editing loop here. Still drinking my water. I'm gonna finish editing this, see how much I actually shot today, and then I'm gonna have a quick chat with you again. Look how beautiful the moon looks. Hey. Quite obviously, stop it. It's quite obviously the next day. I finished editing by 11 o'clock, and by that point I wasn't in any frame of mind to talk to anybody. I think I had a pretty good day yesterday. I feel like the food situation was a lot better than it was the day before. Didn't get the memory cards done, which is the biggest annoyance, but I cleared my inbox. So 700 is now at 10 that I actually want to read. I just felt like it was one of those days where nothing quite went to plan, but I don't think that always matters. I think I had a great day. All the washing's done. I'm just going to fold it in a minute and put that away. I'm going to just write in my journal for today, and then finish the video with this footage, and then upload it, and we're off to Windsor. Lucy lives in London, but we're going to go to Windsor for the day once we're there. I will put a Windsor highlight on my stories if you want to go and watch those, see what we got up to, and I might film, I might not film. I haven't fully decided yet. Whatever the situation, I will see you here next week.